here with Chemadudu Museum. This is JT Grand Media, and please subscribe and comment and follow. And we are here to tour around to learn more about Chemadudu Museum. And here we are with the tour guide who's going to take us through Chemadudu. And so please come and let's see the tour guide.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome at Chemadudu Museum at Kwabere Hemai District. I'm the tour guide for the museum, and the museum is a new museum that we are creating in the Ashanti region. We are trying to promote the African culture, the African love among the Africans. So that's why we are creating the museum. And because of this, we'll be starting from here. Here will be our entrance into the museum. She is called the Mother of Africa. The Mother of Africa. We all know that Africa and Ghana is a multi-continent. Also, Ghana is the gateway back home to Africa. So because of this, we have here as the Mother of Africa, welcoming every black man and everyone back home to Africa. So if we pass here, that means we are passing through the gateway back home to our ancestors' land. So that's why we have here welcoming every black soul back home to Africa. So let's go back home to Africa. Okay, let's go. So right now we are inside the Chemadudu Museum. So we are going back to educate ourselves as Africans. So let's go back and do so. So as an African, so far as you are back home in Africa or in Chemadudu, you are here not to be understood by others, but you are here to find your true identity, to find your true self, and also to understand yourself as an African. That's the reason why we pass through the Mother of Africa back home to Africa. So we are back home to our motherland. So we are here to understand ourselves as Africans, to be proud to being ourselves as Africans. So that's the reason why we are here in Chemadudu. So let's go back and identify ourselves as Africans. So let's go.
Okay.
So it says it pains your ancestors when you ignore them because they use their blood to fight very hard for our survival. But today it has seen that we the locals, we the Africans, we have ignored our ancestors away by copying the foreign way of living. When we the Africans these certain things, it pains them very hard, it pains their souls very hard. That's the reason why we have the granny over here crying. So this message is going to us, we the Africans, we don't ignore our ancestors because they use their blood to fight for our freedom today here in Africa, especially in Ghana, because they use their blood to fight for our freedom here in Ghana. But today they have seen that we have ignored them, copying the foreign way of living today in Ghana. So we have to stop it and practice our culture and tradition in here. And that's the reason why we are here in Africa in Chemadudu Museum. So let's continue.
You have to,
Yeah.
Where are we going next?
So we are moving towards over here.
All right. And what is the design and the symbol, and, what is it standing for?
So over here it says that encourage the children to read and write in our local language. This is one of the biggest problems that we have here in Ghana. It has seen that we have stopped our local dialect, our local language, stop using it, copy the foreign way of living. Although that English is an official language, but we have to know how to encourage our little kids to know how to read and write in our local dialect. So far as we are back home in Africa, in Ghana, in the Chemadudu Museum, we are encouraging the little kids to know how to read and write in your local dialect. That's your mother tongue. So you have to know how to use your mother tongue very well in Ghana, in Chemadudu Museum. So we are encouraging the children to know how to read and write because it's the most important thing that we have to learn about it as Ghanaians. So let's move on.
Okay. And this, where are we?
So we are moving forward. So you follow me. You guys follow me.
And from here, do you have any other things?
So like the museum occupies 10 acres of land. So we'll be going around. So you just follow.
3 acres of land. So it's a big museum. So just stay tuned.
This is our art center. So this is like a small business center that we be selling our local crafts over here. So that's the reason why we made this art center over here. Okay. So let's go. So we'll be going here. Okay. We'll be going here.
we are still going.
So over here, so far as we are back in Kenjamandu Museum as Africans, we are going back to study our history to discover how great Africans once were and the mistake that we made as Africans that we are suffering in our own country. So we are going back to discover how great Africans once were and the mistake that we made as Africans that we are suffering in our own country. So let's go back and discover that history as Africans.
So let's go. If I may ask, what is about what is this? Like, what is happening here? What happened? And it has to be changed. And I want to know the history about
So
that.
this man over here was a great man among the Ashantis. As we were coming, said that story to discover how great he once were and the mistake he made. So he was a great man among the Ashantis.
Okay.
So when the slave masters trying to move in the Ashantis, trying to buy and sell the slave along the coast, he was fighting very hard for the freedom of his people.
Okay.
And because of this, they captured him, imprisoned him for 93 days, all because he was fighting for our freedom, for our justice. And look at what they did to him.
No, this man has suffered a lot. With the chains and our forefathers, they've gone through a lot.
He have been chained this way for 93 days, starved, without water, without food. But still, he still survived, all because he didn't want to give up upon to us, but he still survived. And later, when they saw that they starved him for 93 days, he couldn't die. They later shot him 3 times on his chest, but still he couldn't pass away. And later, he saw that he was suffering, so he showed off his secret to a white man. And that's the mistake he did as an African, as a black. Never show off your secret to a man. And our secret is our power as blacks. So that's the mistake he did as an African, to show off your secret to a man.
Yeah. So fans and viewers, hope you heard the story. This man showed his secret to the white man, and this is what he did to him. Okay, so do you have any
We are moving.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe. How about me? I'm not doing anything. If you don't know that, I call the classmates. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, so we are here, and this, what is the whole story about? Who is she? And what is happening here?
So in life, they say artifacts, pictures, and symbols express everything.
Okay.
So I'll ask you a question before we continue.
All right.
So if you see this artifact, and this picture over here, and this picture over here, what comes to your mind as an African?
Okay. With this artwork and with this picture as well, I see as like an African, like we Africans, we are great. We have a kind of supernatural powers that protect us till now. So I think Africans are great.
It have seems like we the Africans, both physically and mentally, we have been destroyed by the white masters. Because they came, brought Bible, teaching the word of God, and they painted themselves as the good ones. So over here, this artifact is in here in Ghana, having an angel Gabriel as a white man defeating a black man in our own black continent. How can it be possible?
No, it can't be possible.
Having a white man defeating you as a black man in your own continent, having artifacts like this.
No, it can't be possible.
Because like the way of Christianity, they did a white man as an angel defeat a black man. So this means the priests and all the church members are the devils. So when the owner of this museum, that's the chief of this town, he saw this, he praised him very hard as an African leader. So he also came over here and did an artifact like with Comfort Benoit, with ours too.
Okay. Please, you mentioned that it's
Comfort Benoit. She was a fetish priestess with a golden stool, defeating a white angel, to show to the white that Africans, we the Africans, We are not devil, but when we came together, like when we come together as one, we can defeat a white man. Everything that comes together, also to prove to them that Africans are not devil. But when Africans come together, we can defeat a white man. Also, we are protecting our culture and heritage too, as African, as blacks. So we are fighting for our justice and freedom against the white man.
So this is a story about about we Africans, defeating the white man. Then that they came there to slave us. So please, we are going to continue. Okay.
So for us, we are back home here in Africa.
Yeah.
If you are working, be fearless, be bold, and be working like you have 3,000 of our ancestors protecting you. So if you are working, be fearless, be bold, and working like you have 3,000 of our ancestors behind. So if you are working, be fearless. And let's move on.
Yeah. We are here, and please, where is this place?
So this building over here is called the Ancestors Mad House. We built this to show how we the Africans normally construct our homes before a white man came into Africa. But today, a white man always call a black man as a monkey, meaning that we are living in trees. But before you, the white man came into Africa, this was our way of living. This was our way of construction. So we built this to show how Africans normally construct their homes. We know how to build, we know how to construct before a white man came into Africa. But today, they claim that we are monkeys, we are living in trees. But you came to Africa, learn everything from us, but today you claim that we live in trees. Also, we build this for our brothers in the diaspora. Mostly, they return back every 3 months and we perform some naming ceremony for them. And after the naming ceremony, they'll walk back home to their ancestors' house to write their names permanently in this room to show that they are back home to reconnect to their ancestors. So that's the reason why we have this body over here.
So that means we can go in.
You can go inside the office.
That's opens monthly.
Every 3 monthly, when the our ancestors return back home to Africa to perform the ceremony for them, so they return every 3 months for the naming ceremony.
So US, we can't go in until we have to come back again in the next 3 months. So that we can go through and see the names that have been listed. Okay, so let's go. And this where is this place?
So we are moving towards a river over here. So when we get there, I will show you what river is down there.
We are moving towards a river. So I don't know there's a river here, but I'm glad we have a river here. So let's go. You have to, is it Akwaba?
So Akwaba to Ainasu River. People also call it the Healing River, depends on their belief. If you believe in your ancestors and believe that if you have a problem or issue, when you come down over here, say about what you need in life, after your need or your wish will be fulfilled, you come back and give thanks to your ancestors. By offering them 2 schnapps and 2 fowls to give thanks to your ancestors for fulfilling your wishes for you. So let's go. That's the river over here, but we can't cross this side unless we move our shoes before we cross there. So that's the river over here for us.
Okay, come, and please, where is this river coming from and where is it going?
So for right now, this river is coming from, do you know Mampong?
Mampong.
Yeah, Mampong. It's coming from there, but for right now, I don't know where it's going.
Where it's going? Oh, okay.
But I know the source, but I don't know where it's from.
Okay. And please, what about, is it a finger, footprint?
Yeah, it's a footprint because they are ancestors drafts. If you say Mbujap, that's Amotia.
Yes.
They are ancestors draft over here because they protect the town from other bad spirits from outside to attack the town. So that's why there are ancestors drafts around over here.
And they are really here?
They're really here.
For real?
For real.
Oh, okay. Okay. So when you are here in the midnight, the night, you might
see them.
You might see them. So everything here is real. There's nothing here that is fake. Everything around here is real. Can you please explain the statue there for me?
So over here, this man is called Openyukusi. Openyukusi. We show how we perform naming ceremony in here in Ghana. Okay. Ghana here, like we have many tribes in Ghana, but in the way of naming ceremony, like, it's not the same. After we all perform the naming ceremony, all of us do one common thing. We raise the child to the universe to show that we have a newborn child in the universe. So I hope like you are a guy.
Yeah, I'm a guy.
And we the please. Your way of viewing the naming ceremony and our way is not the same. But all of us have one common thing. After your naming ceremony, we raise the child to show that we have a newborn child in the universe.
And in Ghana, this happens early in the morning before sunrise. They'll show you to the moon, to the sun. I don't know, to receive blessings or something.
So this to show that we have a newborn child. So they are showing this to our or to the forefathers to show that we have a newborn child. So if they are protecting, they have to protect him or her too. And also, like, if you request for a child from this river, we will offer you a child.
For real?
For real.
You can request a child from this river, and then he's gonna. But I don't think it's just for free. I think you have to do some, you have to do some
It depends on your belief. If you don't believe in the river, don't try.
Yes. So, thank you.
And our ancestral shrine.
Is that this a shrine?
So like we know this to show how we the Africans normally worship our God before a white man sat down, wrote a story book called Bible, painted a white man called Christ to us we the Africans. This was our way of living. We came over here for libation, do our sacrifices, through our ancestors to the Almighty God. So this was our way of living before a white man came into Africa. So this was our way of worship. They later brought two different religions in Ghana, that's Islam and Christianity. But in Africa, we're using one common thing. That's our African traditional belief.
Okay, so can I please ask a question?
That's a question.
US.
Yeah.
Please, is this shrine working? Is it existing?
Everything in this museum is active.
US, everything in this museum is very active. That means everything here is real, everything here is working, and it's perfect. So we don't joke here. And please, do you have any?
So we'll be going to our place.
Okay. We are here. I don't know the meaning of this art. I don't know. So I'm going to ask my tour guide to explain.
So this man over here was a great man to lead the Africans. He's called Dr. Sebi, the African herbalist. He was born in America, Honduras, in 1933. He was using our own African herbs in many cure. He used our African herbs to discover many cure for many illness in here. Recently, he discovered the cure for HIV/AIDS.
Oh, really?
That's 2016.
That's 2016.
And when he discovered, they said that he should sell the cure for them as the white masters. He refused, and they find a way to kill. Like he later died. So they find a way to get him off.
To eliminate him or something like that.
And also, like, he was a close friend to the chief of this town way back. So when he passed away, he went for some items of him to throw it inside his cage.
Oh, okay.
To show like he gives job to the Africans.
Oh, okay. So viewers, look at this man. This man also has gone through a lot. Through those white men. You know, those white men, they destroyed a lot, they've done a lot to we Africans. So we have to watch out. Where are we heading to? It seems that place is like a kind of hole. Like what happened to that place?
So we are going. He says that the best step for us is to go back to tradition. So as an African, so further to have back to in Africa or in India, our best step in life is to go back to our tradition. So we are going back to our tradition. But before going back to our tradition, there is a river down here. In local belief, when you are driving crossing by a river, like you have to blow your horn before you cross that river. So there's a river down here. Before crossing the river, you have to ask for permission before you cross that river by pulling a bell over here 3 times before